Hello, everybody. Mr. Doolin here. It is Monday, March 30th, 2020. And yes, we're back at home still, again, for another week and for several more weeks. Yes, it's not fun. Yes, I would much rather be at school with you guys, and I'm sure you would rather be at school with your teachers as well. This is not as enjoyable as you might think it would be. So hopefully soon we'll see you guys. So that's it. My fingers are crossed. We're going to get through this. If you didn't know, Westchester used to be a middle school before it was an intermediate school. And I actually today I did put on my Westchester Olympians sweatshirt just to help remind us of that, because that change was huge. It was not something that kids were used to being in that building as fifth graders. So when we made that change, it was something we had to adapt to. And that's what we're being asked to do right now, is adapt. And we hope that you're adapting well. We hope that you're figuring out how to be successful as a student while you're at home. And make sure you're getting those e-learning assignments done. Check and make sure that you're getting credit. Check your Canvas page or your grade book, and make sure that you are getting on there and keeping up with your grades. If you're not doing well, make sure you make the changes you need to. Make sure you're contacting your teachers and asking them questions if you have questions. We're here for that. We're not sitting at home doing nothing. We are working very hard to make sure that we can provide you with education the best that we can under the situations that we're living in right now. So in a few minutes, you're going to hear a message from some staff members that you're going to recognize, and they've got some positive things to say to you. And then after that, I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you some birthdays, and then I'm going to throw it off to a blast from the past. I've got some videos that hopefully will make you smile this week. So without any further ado, here are our special guests with the message for the week. This was filmed prior to the stay-at-home order.
Yeah,
And gosh, our teachers are working hard, aren't they?
the teachers have worked amazingly hard. I know a lot of them have been doing Google Hangouts and
Yes.
stuff with their kids, which has been amazing. We've been doing Google Hangouts with the teachers too, trying to make sure everyone's on the same page with lesson planning and communicating with parents. And there's a lot more to being at school when you're not at school,
Correct.
strangely.
Correct, yes, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I know I can speak for you, but we're very proud of our faculty and staff and what they've done for our students during this e-learning time. It's been amazing.
They've been awesome, as usual.
How do you feel about everything that's been canceled?
We're a little disappointed. There have been a lot of things canceled. Like, here, at Westchester, we had concerts canceled. We had pizza parties, for the chess club and for intramural basketball canceled. And just being here, improv, drama club, all that stuff is canceled on top of other sports and things that kids do outside of school. So that's been kind of disappointing. In my family, we were going to go to a concert. The concert was canceled. So we've been kind of bummed about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's something, that I'm hearing from some of the students
Yeah.
as well, because they've reached out to me via email.
Right.
And, and I've started thinking about that, and, and yes, there's been a lot of cancellations, but there's quite a few things that haven't been canceled. What I mean by that is, songs haven't been canceled.
Right.
Reading,
That's true. Yeah.
conversations, love hasn't been canceled.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Self-care, hope, and one that I've really been thinking about for our students is self-improvement. And students that you have your e-learning again every other day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I really want to challenge you with some things to think on to improve yourself. But I think it's an opportunity too to improve yourself with the extra
You've got
time.
the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you have the time, and yeah.
Some of the ideas that I thought of, exercise. You have more
Oh,
time to
yeah.
exercise at home.
Mhm.
It's time for perhaps reflection. Think about where you're at, goal setting. Maybe you want to start a new project. around the house.
Ooh.
Or maybe learn a new skill. And when the weather breaks, maybe go for a walk or run or ride your bike.
Yeah. I mean, by yourself though,
Correct.
not in a group.
No, absolutely
Okay.
not. Also, too, maybe looking for some brain-stimulating activities, like a puzzle or something along those lines. You know,
I
it's an idea.
mean, I'm not like a jigsaw puzzle person.
Oh, okay.
They drive me crazy, but I like a Sudoku crossword puzzle,
Yeah,
something like that.
Something along those lines.
Oh, what's the date today?
Today is March 30th.
Oh, did you see the little smile on his face? It's because it is Mr. Longacre's birthday. So, so you expect cards directly mailed? Did you want to give your home address for the cards to be mailed to you?
No,
Now-
that's okay, Ms. Henniger.
I mean, that's all right.
Yeah, I
We
can,
can't-
you know, we mentioned love, I feel the love from,
You
from
feel the
what-
love
from-
right
from
now.
everybody from Westchester.
But you would like shout out emails saying happy birthday,
Certainly
Mr. Longacre,
you may certainly send me an email
S.
if you're so
Longacre
inclined to do that.
at doolin.k12.in.us. Every kid has an email address.
You know how old I am?
I think 55 is the,
Serious?
ooh,
55?
45. He's 45, I knew.
45, yeah.
He's 45.
Halfway to 90.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Halfway to 90. Happy birthday, Mr. Longacre.
Thank you.
Hi, Officer Joe.
Hi, Mrs. Henniger.
How you doing?
Well, I've been working really hard. The whole self-improvement, I really took that to heart the last time, from last week, and I really wanted to make Mr. Longacre proud of my accomplishments for this week, so
Okay.
I have these dodgeballs that I have borrowed from Mrs. Wilson, and, well, I didn't actually ask her, but I figured she'd be okay with me borrowing them.
She's pretty sharing. Yeah.
She has a
won't
whole
mind.
bunch of them
Yeah.
in her room here, so. So I've been practicing these with these dodgeballs, and I started with smaller ones, and that
Smaller
became.
dodgeballs?
Correct. And that, well, these are 6 1/4
Okay.
inch, they say it right there.
Oh.
6 1/4 inch, so, yeah, so I'm hoping one day to be able to do big dodgeballs, but this is what I've got so far.
Okay.
Hopefully, Mr. Longacre approves on these. See, I mean,
That was good.
it's hard work. I'm
Okay.
hoping, you know, that size doesn't come into any kind of problem as I move up in
Yeah.
dodgeball size, but for now, that's where we're at with these, so hopefully he likes those.
That's a good skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Nice work. Way to improve upon your almost perfect self.
well, I mean, I appreciate you saying that. but,
Sure, sure.
I have
It was in the script,
I
but
have.
that's fine.
I have 4 people at home and a dog that would disagree on that. My children at this point have pretty much had it with my antics. We did record a video yesterday. For those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, students, sorry, can't do that.
Yeah.
But some of your parents may. We made a video for my brother whose birthday was yesterday, like Mr. Longacre's birthday.
Today.
Is today. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we made him a fun birthday video.
Oh.
It was pretty fun. Well, I had to pay my middle daughter, Ava, to be able to be part of it, because she didn't want to go run outside and do snow angels wearing a fuzzy hat and goggles, swim goggles,
Oh,
in her shorts and t-shirt. So it's amazing what $10 and some peer pressure from her older sister can accomplish. So.
I would do a lot for $10.
But my brother greatly appreciated that, so it was.
That's nice. It's like the kindness thing that's not canceled.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah, so.
So next time, what are we juggling?
I'm hoping to increase in size here, but possibly bicycles.
I think that's the natural
Yeah.
next step is
Dodgeballs
bicycles.
to bicycles. Yep.
Okay, like kid size or dirt bikes? Are we,
Probably we'll start with 10 speeds,
okay,
because, you know, dirt bike's gonna be kind of heavy, but 10 speeds possible.
but maybe like streamers still on the handles
Of
so
course,
that
yes.
just,
Definitely.
it would up the show.
They're gonna be girls' bikes.
Right,
Because they're gonna be sparkly and whatnot. And
I like
mean,
it.
The more sparkle that you have, the better things are.
okay.
So I'm gonna take off so I can start on that, so I'm ready to go next week. Would you like to hold? my
That's what I'll
dog
work on. I'll work
Okay,
on
perfect.
juggling.
Okay, that was very uplifting. I'm glad we got to hear from those great adults in our lives, and hopefully you're missing them as much as we're missing you. All right, here we go. These are some birthdays we've had since we last filmed, so it's been about 2 weeks since you've actually seen us, about a little more than a week and a half, actually. So let's see. People who have had birthdays in the last couple weeks. Well, Madison Evans had one on the 23rd. Kaylin Babcock had one on the 24th, as well as Casey Green and Mackenzie Utley. They all had birthdays on the 24th. Kane Lundy had one on the 25th, as well as Olivia Whalen. Carson Hollingsworth had one on the 26th. Emerson Curran had one on the 28th. Livia Costello had one on the 29th. Valeria Chavez had one on the 30th. That's today. Happy birthday to you. And in the next week, I'm going to go ahead and read the ones for the next week, just so that you get it ahead of time. You get us a happy birthday wish from all of us. So tomorrow on the 31st, Cadence Louthen and Jaden Reinholtz. Again, I try my best with names. Hopefully I don't get them wrong. And Kaylin Stone all have birthdays on the 31st. On April 1st, Madeline Daly, Grace Lynn Fox, Haley Williamson, all have birthdays on the 1st. On the 2nd, Brianna Burgess and Ryan Pastelnik and Elise Raimondi. And on the 3rd, Madison Novak, Molly Roberts, and on the 4th, Tyler Little. So all of these students will be having birthdays. So send them a message if you can, or give them a call and let them know that you're thinking of them on your birthday. Also, we had some staff members who had birthdays last week that we did not get to recognize, so let's recognize them right now. First off, we had Miss Wheeler was on the 26th. She had a birthday. And Mr. Scroggins had a birthday on the 27th. So happy belated birthday to both of you. We hope that it was as amazing as possible given the situation that you're under right now. Hopefully in your house it was a party. And coming up on the 2nd, Miss Muller is having a birthday. So happy birthday, Miss Muller, ahead of time. Hope it's a great one. And finally, a big birthday. We had a birthday for someone that you might recognize. So here, I've got a couple staff members who want to wish a happy birthday to that person. So let me send it off to them right now.
Good morning, Westchester. Happy birthday, Mr. Longacre. Everyone have a great day.
Hey Sean, happy birthday. So sorry we can't all sing to you from the hallways and, harass you about it being your birthday all day at school, but I'm glad that you're home with your family. I hope you get some cake and ice cream and that you find ways to make the day special while you're at home. Please know we're all thinking about you. All right, bye-bye.
So yes, and from me as well, Mr. Longacre, hope your birthday was a great one. You don't look a day over, I don't know, how old are you? I'll say 1 year younger than your actual age. You don't look one day older than that. All right, so have a good one, Mr. Longacre. And now...
What did the gardener do when it was finally spring?
What?
Wet his plants.
One more joke. Mrs. Delinquent improved all these jokes this week.
This one I did not approve. I think it's mean. It's a mean joke.
I don't.
Why can't dinosaurs clap?
Why?
Because they're dead.
I need a joke right now. Here's the jokes of the week. First joke is from Skylar Trail, which actually I think I'm going to go for a walk on Skylar Trail. I think that's at the dunes over break. And Skylar is in Mrs. Hall's homeroom. How do you get warm in a cold room? Go to the corner. It's always 90 degrees. That's pretty good. And this one is from Tylen Woodard. Woodard? Hope I'm getting that right. What do you call a person who's afraid of Santa Claus? Claustrophobic. And the person's joke. Can you read the joke?
What do you call a cow with no legs?
What do you call a cow with no legs?
Ground beef.
Ground beef. And have a great week. Get your e-learning done. We're thinking about you guys.